because he's bending over. He's been bending over. So what's going on? Here's some more. Exclusive. 3 days ago, Kirk Franklin allegedly molested his son, Kerrion. Never before heard audio. Because he made the statement, I'm listening to the music of the man who molested me, or something to that effect. And here goes Stephen Fetchit, Steve Harvey, get off Kirk's back. Another one, Kirk Franklin, son's mother responds. Anyway, scriptures come to mind. Romans chapter 1, you start the 25th verse and read down. You know, it speaks about man with man, woman and woman, working that which is unseemly. It speaks about the scriptures, Sodom and Gomorrah, the 5 cities, those are the 2 major ones. Zeboam, Admah, and there was one more, I keep forgetting the other one. But the 2 major cities are always mentioned as Sodom and Gomorrah, which was destroyed because of their bestiality, their homosexuality. And if this guy Kirk Franklin has molested his son, that's a sin unto death for both of them. What is that? Leviticus 20:13. If a man lay with man as he lieth with a woman, both have committed an abomination, they shall surely be put to death. So Kirk, according to the laws, should be put to death. And I see why Christians say the law is done away with, so they can do these things. But like I said, it hasn't fully come out. The son has officially making a statement on it, and I would think that the father would deny it. So we'll know. But I mean, Vocab Malone should have jumped on this. And I told I spoke to Apostle Rhymelove about it, and I said, well, what if Nate's son was molested? And I'm not putting Nate in there, so don't jump to conclusion. I just said that because Nate's oldest son, and I heard it from them, that he was no longer of the faith. But what if he said, well, the reason why I left is because my father did such and such and so on, so that's why I said what I said. That's why I said what I said. I could have said anybody. I could have said Gabar. I could have said myself. I could have said Ryan Blob. I could have said Johanna. General Johanna. I could have said anybody. But I said Nate because Nate's son had fell out, had no longer wanted to be in the truth of being an Israelite. But what if it came out that his son said this is the reason why? Not saying that Nate did that. I know Nate wouldn't do no shit like that. You know? And we might have things against each other, but we know that didn't happen. you know. So if they hearing it, you know, don't take it the wrong way. Anyway, but that's what vocab would do. He would jump on it. He would immediately jump on it, even if it's alleged. Oh, another example or account in Judges, around Judges 19, Judges 20, when you had the Benjaminites had gang raped the woman of the Levite, and he had cut her body up, raped her until she died, and he took the body of his wife and chopped it up into 12 pieces and handed it to the 12 tribes and said, "What you gonna do about this?" So that turned into a war against the tribes and the rest of the tribes and the tribe of Benjamin. And Benjamin, that's why in the Psalms it refers to Benjamin as little Benjamin, because Benjamin was cut at that time. Benjamin was the smallest tribe, so it had to be built back up. And the way Benjamin was built back up, because there were no women among Benjamin, and all the tribes said, we took a vow not to have our daughters lay with any Benjamin, marry unto Benjamite men. So Benjamin couldn't deal with Benjamite women because they were destroyed in that war, and the children were destroyed. That was a terrible time in history. And the only Benjaminite men that were left were 400. And basically what they did, they had laid with women. Well, the woman at Shiloh, and I read the story not too long ago, they were of another nation. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have the scripture in front of me. But what Benjamin basically did was talk to the men and said that explain the situation, and they said that we, as Israel, said we vowed that we weren't going to let our daughters marry into Benjamin. So they understood it. And they went and they grabbed and they catched all the women that they could catch. Some of them grabbed 2, some 3, some 1. And they took them by force, whether the woman liked it or not, to have children, to build back up Benjamin again. And then at that time, it was speaking about how Benjamin they were into sodomy. They were into homosexuality. I mean, you have that going on today in the prison system with Jake. And Esau makes sure he'll put men with men and women with women. So if men get desire, they're going to take it out on another man in the prison system. And that's another reason why this place is going to be destroyed. And when you put women in one system, there's a whole lot of lesbianism that goes on in there. And that's what Esau wants. And that's why we call this man the devil. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.